Okay. I got a lot to talk about, you know? You, you know, there was this funny moment happened during my Insaniquarium stream. That funny moment is mid-stream, my freaking the router for my Wi-Fi died. Not like stopped, not like just decided not to work. I mean, it decided not to freaking exist. Like, not only that it was like, not. It wasn't just that the internet was down for a whole day or something. No, the freaking router expired. As in, like, the freaking thing aged to, or died of old age. Oh, little town of Bethesda. Frick off. Give you that treasure. Anyway. But yeah, that's what happened. My freaking internet died. And not like, again, not like for the day or something. No, it's the freaking whole thing died. The whole thing died. The router, not the service itself, but like the freaking router died. So, literally, the next day, we got a new one. And the new one is far better. Look, I don't want to flex, but like, the internet, my phone does this cool thing where eventually, like every now and then, the little internet icon will have a 6 on it, which apparently means that it's like the most advanced, most up-to-date, like most, it's basically the top line, like Wi-Fi here, which, not to brag or anything, but I'm gonna stop bragging. No one cares about freaking how good your Wi-Fi is. They only care about how it dies or when it sucks. But yeah, that's what happened. That's why midstream while I was talking about freaking, I don't know, like special properties or something, dead, just like that. Oh god, I spooked the dogs on accident. Whoops. Anyways, but today we're gonna be this is a continuation of last stream. Today's a bonus stream part. Bonus episode? Oh, yeah, bonus. Today, bonus. This is a bonus stream. No. Shut up. I don't want to arrest my merry gentleman. God can do it, not me. But anyway, so what we're going to show off. Oh, so first off, you may notice, why do I have 60,000 shells out of nowhere? Well, you can commit fraud in this game. There is a command. Again, I've shown this before, but you type give, and then you can give you can give shells to all your save files. That's the fastest way to make shells, by the way, is to literally farm shells from your best virtual tank, then giving it all away to another save file. And that's that. Or starting a new one so you get 200 shells, and then doing that. Just beating the tank one, getting like 1,000 shells, and then you transfer it to another save file. You can do fraud in this game, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, the main reason why I'm doing this is because this is the bonus stream episode. Can you call this an episode? Bonus episode. We're gonna start off instantly with what bonus adventure is. Bonus adventure, just like how Plants vs. Zombies did it, it's the same freaking, it's just replaying the game again, but with little challenges. I think bonus adventure is literally just the exact same, except you have all of your pets unlocked. So you can have like Amp, Presto, and like Walter or Wadsworth in the in Tank 1. Nothing special much. It's a cool replay. It's cool replay value, you know. Also, I can show you what Presto does. So Presto changes into any fish, thus making it the best freaking pet in the entire game. I didn't. I almost freaking. I almost forgot to collect that silver coin. That was necessary. Anyway, so we're gonna change it to Blip instantly so we can get like the freaking better food pellets. There are speedrun strats to this game. Also, there are speedruns at this game. Also, there are freaking insane speedrun strats to this game. Also, there are TASs of this game. A lot of alsos. But anyways, this is literally just bonus adventure. It's the exact same thing, except I don't even think the prices of like the egg pieces are increased or anything. It's just replay value. It's just replaying the whole game, but with bonus pets. It's not like Plants vs. Zombies where you're forced to use like 3 plants that are automatically picked from the game, and then the rest are like up to yours. It's not like that. So it would have been really cool where it's like you're forced to use like a random pet, and then the other 2 you can I can't just do that. But yeah, anyways, after every here's the thing that's actually different. Every freaking hold on, I'm focusing right now, I can't really talk. There you go, Max. Every bonus adventure, you'll get a little bonus round, which makes it so you can get so much shells. Like, look at that, I just got 1,000 shells from that one level. So this is actually the fastest way to make shells. But anyways, you need 2,000 shells to buy this bonus pet. Guess what? We have the freaking money. Would you like to confirm the bonus pet purchase? Yeah? I successfully have bought Brinkley the Scuba Diving Elephant. Likes peach muffins, all things brown and sticky. Dislikes arugula. So do I, Brinkley. So do I. So these are the bonus pets. They don't tell you what the frick they do. You have to find them. You have to find out what they actually do in the game. Unlike unlike all the other pets. So let's take Brinkley, and then literally no one else. Let's just only have 2 pets. Let's just only have 2 pets. Anyways, so what does Brinkley do? You can feed Brinkley. I swear this pet is worth 20,000 shells. I swear. It just takes a while to, like, you know, for it to actually take effect. There it is. So Brinkley, whenever he eats a food pellet, basically he eats everything, including the exotic fruit. Which sounds pretty dope, not gonna lie. Aw, mother fricker, are you kidding me? Okay, good, they just swam out. It's also Sylvester, so it doesn't really matter. But whenever you feed Brinkley food, every once in a while, he'll drop basically currency. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's 500. Okay, maybe there actually is a difference in, maybe there is a difference in the, freaking bonus adventure. But every once in a while, when you feed Brinkley, he'll drop just random currency, or I think it's random. But the most prominent one is he'll drop a star, which star catchers really like that food, which means he is a virtual tank pet. This pet only exists so you can feed your star catchers if you don't have Cookie. Anyways, let's just go get him. I think I've already showed you all the special codes for the game. But this is what Zombie looks like. They are dead. Mother fricker, they died. I lose the Revive yourself, you frick. You see, sometimes they call me the necromancer. There you go, bonus round. So yeah, these are gonna go fast. Ooh. Oh, what the frick? There's another one. There you go. 794 shells. That's a lot. Jesus. Okay. Anyway, so what do you think this second pet's gonna be? So you already see the theme here. There's gonna be a theme here where the bonus pets aren't fish. So what do you think this one's gonna be? Well, let's find out. Nostradamus the Nose! Little known fact, Nostradamus is the long-lost nose of ex-president Rutherford B. Hayes. It still doesn't tell you anything about what he does. This pet is considered the worst pet by the community, and I'm not even joking when I say that. This pet, based on the community, is the worst. Worser than rhubarb. And the worst, and the stupidest thing about it, rhubarb had at least a purpose. The point of rhubarb is to prevent your fish going at the bottom. That's its point. This one is literally a gimmick. It's a joke pet, but we're gonna have him anyway. So what does Nostradamus do? Let's have two Damuses. So far, he does absolutely freaking nothing. Good start. Oh, there he is. There he goes. So Nostradamus every once in a while will drop snot. Collecting the snot makes exactly $1. Now I have to painfully let a fish starve, let a guppy starve, to show you what else it does. Okay, never mind, it doesn't do that. Okay, there's another gimmick that Nostradamus does, but it's really freaking hard to do. Oh no, I think they have to be a bigger fish, I think. Here, let's switch to. I think so? Do they have to be? Or do they have to be... Okay, what I'm trying to do here is show you that... Okay, yeah, no, you can't eat that. What I'm trying to show you is that the big guppies can eat the snot, or the guppies can eat the snot. I just don't know how to show it, because I actually have no idea how to show the, this. I'm gonna force the big guppy to starve, actually. Which sounds morbid, I know. Frickin', or they could literally do nothing. There you go. Two big fishes. Now we'll have to wait. Now we'll have to wait. Does... What? Oh, there it is. There he goes. Oh, frick. He died before he could even freaking eat the thing. Yeah, you saw that right there, though. He was going for the snot. But he has to be really critically... Oh, mother fricker! Okay, Brinkley. Brinkley is gonna be a... Fricky. God dang it. Okay, we lost that one. We lost that one. Or maybe not! Maybe not! Oh, okay, yeah, we did. Something funny happens if the fish are critically starving and they eat the snot of Nostradamus. It's just really hard to do it because it's really hard to do it, especially with... Oh, that's another thing. Nostradamus has a cool little gimmick where he basically impedes an alien invasion. Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, there you go. That's what he does. When a freaking starving guppy eats a snot. When a starving guppy eats a snot. I think the game's not loud enough. Is the game loud enough now? Yeah, I think it is. But when a guppy eats a starving freaking snot, or when a starving guppy eats a snot, the guppy turns into a Nostradamus. This is the first pet that actually freaking duplicates itself. This is the only time we can think of have more than one bonus pet. More than 2 bonus pets. More than 2 pets. It's so weird. It's so weird. There you go, we made it. First 2,000. And we also made a big freaking mistake. Ah! Okay. I'm hoping. I hope the mic just recorded. I hope the mic just picked that up. That was the most reverberated yell I've ever done. Oh my god. But yeah, anyways, you see what freaking bonus adventure is. It's the same deal, except instead of getting a pet for collecting all the egg pieces, you get a bonus adventure and then a chance to get a bonus pet. Now I'm going to show you what time trial is. How much money can you earn before time runs out? Let's see. Frick, actually no. I actually kind of want to get all the bonus pets before I do that. So let's just switch to Zorf. It was so reverbed. Like, how the hell did I do? Oh yeah, Zorf. Zorf will feed frickin' Brinkley. Because he's basically a, like, reworked guppy. So he has like a starving status, or he doesn't really, yeah, he does have like a starving, hungry status, which basically activates and triggers Zorf's little like food pellet activation, food pellet ejection thing. Also, you can see right there, Brinkley frequently eats a lot. Like, look at that. He just ate, like, more than these 2 guppies did in basically the whole entire game. Just one little, like, 1 minute. In 1 minute, he ate more than freaking these 2 guppies combined. Okay, there you go. He dropped a diamond. That's actually pretty good. The most common one, I think, is the shell. The most common one is the star. This is the cheapest that he can produce. I think he also drops a pearl and rarely a treasure chest, which sounds a lot but isn't. Anyways, yeah, oh hell no, I just gave Brinkley a freaking pill. I'm just gonna let you know, it is canon that Wadsworth... Ooh, what the frick? I am not watching out my fish at all. More specifically my carnivores, because they're not freaking doing jack squat. This is gonna take a while. Okay, never mind. I just made it to the first piece. Thank you, Nostradamus. Also, if you want to know what happens if you switch from like any pet to, oops, I just missed 2 freaking every money count. If you want to know what happens if you like swap Presto into a Nico, Nico just sinks into the bottom of the floor. Come on, Nico. Give me the save. Do it. Do the clutch pearl. Clutch pearl. Clutch pearl. No, they already did it. All right. Bonus rounds. I'm just gonna spaz click. I'm just gonna see how much shells we can make by just doing this. Weirdly enough, this is the least effective way to actually get a bunch of shells. Like, look at that, 651. That's my worst one yet. Oh, this one's 30,000? Huh. Anyways, let's go get this pet anyway. So what are we gonna get this time? Why, it's Stanley the Startlingly Small Sea Serpent! Stanley knows no fear, except that of badges. Aprons, and badgers wearing aprons. So what does Stanley do, you may ask? Well, let's find out. Now we have all 3 bonus pets. We have all 3 bonus pets. Well, not all, but we only have 1 more. I could have just used Presto and just swapped out Brinkley, because Brinkley isn't that good of an adventure pet. He's still good nevertheless. That free diamond though is like pretty much good. Free money is the best way to play the game. And there's a lot of freaking pets that do that. If Insaniquarium came out like today, it would have been like a freaking idle clicker game, like an idle mobile clicker game by Popcat. Like Adventure Capitalist. But good? But good. Could you imagine they, I mean, they already did, Plants for Zombies. But would you imagine if they made a freaking sequel to Insaniquarium? And it's like idle freaking clicker game. It's like you manually feed the fish, and then eventually you'll get Zorf that automatically feeds the fish. Oh, there you go. That's what's happening. Freaking those balls and aliens. The balls do big damage. And yes, they reuse the ball fish's textures. And not only that, Stanley throws a basketball, which is the ball fish. Yeah, the ball fish can't grow to that size at all. So it's the only time you can actually see the basketball, like ever, is with Stanley. This is gonna be way harder. There goes all my money. I remember when I first got Brinkley, I thought Brinkley was just like the worst pet in the entire game. He still is. Sometimes he can be a bastard and steal like food. Like just steal a guppy's food and then that's the reason why they die. back then when people put oot on like normal words, and it was the funniest freaking thing on the planet. You know how funny it is? It was so funny that like years after, we freaking put ussy on any noun instead of any verb. Pretty freaking cool, huh? It's also weird how there are so many like pattern recognition memes that have happened across like literally just the internet. First is the like the first notable one rather, like the first one people know about is like the Illuminati, triangle and eye. If you have a thing that is a triangle and an eye, more specifically a pyramid and an eye, it's just gonna be instantly Illuminati. Or like the 2014, or Bill Cipher, one or the other, or both. No. Look at that. Look at how much freaking look at that compared to last time. Oh, this one's 35,000 shells, but I think we can get it. Yeah, we can definitely get it. Anyways, so oh yeah, we have 500,000 shells. Yeah, we're gonna freaking get it. Yeah, we're gonna get this thing. I didn't actually want to get. I didn't want to give myself 600,000 shells. I only wanted freaking 60,000, but sure. Anyways, bonus pet number 4. Get ready, because we have bought Walter the Penguin. All shells used to purchase Walter are donated to the Falafel Foundation. Free the falafels. What is that? But there you go. We now have every single pet in the game. Yay. We can't even have them. We can't even show them off properly. So that's why, frick you, Brinkley. So, what does Walter do, you may ask? Well, let's find out. Walter punches the frick out of fish. He punches them. Like a fricker. He punches the frick out of them. It's not freaking... He just punches them. Not only that... Oh, that was a bad way to show that. Never mind. Not only that, he punches the money out of the fish. That piece of money didn't freaking produce by itself. That guppy did not make that money fall out. The Walter did that. Walter punches fish. Yeah, he punches the money out of any fish in the game. That includes ultravores. Do you know how broken it is when you Walter spam a freaking ultravore? It's pretty freaking broken. I don't know why I said that in like a fake, like a pseudo-British accent. It's pretty freaking broken. It's pretty freaking broken, mate. That sounded so wrong. Also, if you try to... I missed. I was gonna say, if you try to punch Presto... That was actually gonna happen right now. If you punch Presto... Presto will just punch Presto. That guppy deserved to die. Frick you, guppy. Now we have 2 Walters. Anyways, I think any freaking pet that produces something can... Yeah. Any pet that produces something, you can punch the snot... You can literally punch the snot out of Nostradamus. And there is so much more stuff that you can do with this freaking pet. So much more. But anyways, we're gonna leave the menu now. And we're gonna go to the virtual tank. With this much money, we can... with this much money, we can buy the Bubbleinator in the background, I guess. Okay, now we got a cool background. So now, with this knowledge, we now have a cool background. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It's been a pleasure. I'm leaving that. No, I'm kidding. So what does the Bubbleinator do? It gives bubbles to your tank. Have you realized that throughout this whole entire, like, time, there's no bubbles? I think even if you turn off the Bubbleinator... Oh, okay, never mind. I think it's actually just because I have a Bubbleinator, no wonder what. But yeah, now we have more room for our pets, so now we can have 20 pets instead of 10. Thank goodness, because we got this one. Holy shit! What I love about old games is that there's no blacklisting. There's no, like, we're sorry, we can't let you name your fish, like, frick, because that's a bad word. Like, no, the freaking game doesn't care about that. So you can just name your fish, holy shit, and then, like, you know, nobody would care. I almost made it throughout this entire game walkthrough, long play. I almost made it out of this whole Insaniquarium stream without naming a fish something like completely out bizarre. I say that as I have a guppy named Goddamn and Damn, or sorry, Damn and Goddamn. Now we got holy shit. Wait, I got a better name. I got a better name for it. Holy damn! There you go. We got the Trinity. Damn, goddamn, and holy damn. The 3 dams. Now we can clog up any freaking river in the planet. Anyway, now that we have all the bonus pets, we still got to do this. This time I'm gonna bring Amp Walter and this guy for a good reason. Because Walter has more than just punching the money out of fish or punching the snot out of Nostradamus. If Walter can get up there like as fast as he freaking can, in fact I'll have 2 Walters. Okay, never mind. The RNG decided, nah, I'll just go down here. Okay, there you go. There you go. You can punch Amp to instantly charge up freaking Amp. So you can genocide your fish as much as you please. I missed. Also, in Virtual Tank, Walter has no cooldown, so you can punch the ever-living hell out of anything, and it would produce money. But there's a like a workaround against that. That workaround is any virtual pet, any virtual fish that doesn't get fed, that hasn't been fed in a long time, will just stop producing money. That's the one setback. Look at that, I already have 1,000 in like a minute. Also, better profit-making fish, please? It's good to see you, Shrapnel. Having Shrapnel shot. There you go. Okay. Can Shrapnel produce money? Thank you for the 200. I just realized this guy is basically the earliest you can get an Ultra for. If you think about it. Can this fish get big? Can this guppy get big, please? At least mid-size. Thank you. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you the power of that. That's one of the speedrun strats for one of the games. is to punch Amp, get a bunch of guppies, and then just kill them all. Oops, I accidentally clicked out of the screen. My bad. Look at that, 3,000. But this is really early on. This is really early game though, so we can't just like, you can't just, you know. In a minute. Oh! If a guppy did not spawn, this strat would not exist. In fact, Amp would have sucked if there was no freaking like workaround. Takes a while for Blip to actually take effect, though. Can we meet? No. Come on. I want Walter to be there. I want freaking. Amp. That was a really bad idea. There you go. So yeah, every once in a while, I actually don't know how many punches, but Walter will eventually tire out and sleep. Because freaking developers of this game knew that Walter was insanely powerful. 5,000 shells. You can buy the first egg piece right away after 5 minutes. I say that like that's an accomplishment, but I think you can actually just do that like normally and faster. I just missed it. And faster at the same time. Just spend all of your freaking money and then get like 3,000 like freaking dollars like that. I also got better food pellet. Oh, I missed! Oh, I didn't miss. You can, if you want, pick Angie, so then you can revive all these fish, so then you won't spend more. Actually, that's actually a really good idea. Never mind. Frick that. But now Walter's at the very bottom, so frickin' now we have to wait until Walter decides to go up. Walter, put your boxing glove away, Walter. I'm not punching fish's money out right now. What? Oh, what? I was going the other way. Amp, what the frick? I see that he was swimming. I saw that guppy swim straight towards danger. Or potential danger. I freaking saw that. There you go. Look at that. So now we just have like all those guppies. But this would have been an effective freaking strat if freaking Walter and Amp aren't so freaking yin-yang about themselves right now. Like at different speeds, they're going like a completely different direction. Uncommonly, Amp does actually just go over there and just decides to chill. What? You can punch Amp. There's a janky, goofy off hitbox. You can freaking punch Amp behind Walter. There's a lot of fish that you can actually. There's a lot of pets rather that you can actually punch behind Walter. Please go for that. This is the best way to make money, actually. Electro, like, freaking... Electro... This is like if you put an electric chair in a guy and you start sharpening money out of him and you just buy them. You see, maybe this is why, people saying, I wish the real world was a video game where you kill a person and money comes out of him. It's like, thank God that is not a real thing, because then there's gonna be like freaking like dark alleys where it's like somebody's freaking getting tased to death and they're like spewing out money and it's like, all right, necromance this guy. Could you imagine being in like freaking class and then like, imagine being taught about that in like freaking like middle school? It's like, you see, when a person dies, money spews out of them, but only if they get killed by a person. Depending on how old they are is how much money they make, or depending on like their income value is how much money. It's like freaking like motherfricker, what? I'm gonna reach 5,000 before Walter can even get to. What the frick? What the frick? Okay, it did not matter. Wow, I just got exactly the amount that I needed. Jeez, that's a good one. Oh yeah, buy the 4-pet limit. I forgot about this. You can buy, for 40,000 shells, you can have it so you can have 4 pets at once. This mainly exists so then you can have 4 bonus pets and brag about it. But we're gonna buy it anyway. Congratulations! You can now use 4 pets at the same time! 4 pets? That's insane! Here, I'll even show you. See? That's pretty freaking cool. Now we're in Tank 4. Tank 2. We're gonna go back, though, because there's one more thing I need to do. I already showed you all the special trait fish. I'm not gonna show it to you again. But anyways, we are in space. We are in space. We are in space. I failed typing space like seven times. Anyway, well, I gotta check something. Also, I don't know why my mouse gotta act like that. Like whenever I fast scroll, it's like eat Rango. Rango. There you go. Yeah. Shut up. It's not Christmas. It's actually gonna be freaking Halloween. Can you believe it, guys? Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Is in a week. Dee-dee-dee. Doo-dee-doo-dee. I am so glad about this information. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-doo-doo-dee. In a week. Dee-doo. I have some fun stuff waiting for freaking the October. Like, for example, I'm going to play the hit game Undertale because it is the scariest game of all time. Don't quote me on that. I'm not playing Undertale. Don't believe in what I say when I say the words, I'm going to play Undertale, or some, like, bizarre, wacko stuff like that. Again, nothing, again, I have nothing against freaking Undertale or anything. I'm just saying, it's really funny to freaking, like, it's really funny to be negative about the game when, like, it has done nothing to me. Actually, no, it has done something to me. It has guaranteed, people have guaranteed watched an Undertale meme, and no matter how much you avoid it, you've watched an Undertale meme, either on accident, or on purpose, or unintentionally, or you just didn't get it, or without knowing, or by knowing. Knowing or without knowing. Anyways, so yeah, let's just go to tank. I'm gonna look up something real quick. Germa versus Wasp. What's up with streamers and wasps? Like, what the frick is up with, like, I think, again, it's like a freaking Wi-Fi signal. It's like the moment a frequency is, like, played or something, it's like freaking all bets are off. Let's just go to the streamer's house and frick them up. Let's just ruin their day. But give me a second, I'm currently looking for something right here. Oh. Okay, so there is one more thing I have to get. And that is the seven. That is the 7 pet unlockable or upgrade, where you can use 7 pets at a time. I just realized how stupid I am. Why did I choose? I chose the worst fish to be Presto. The fish that, when punched, reverts back to the freaking normal form. So I think because this is the tank 2-1, because this is tank 2-1, the reward amount, or the gold, is going to be quite cheap. Which is good, because then that means I don't need to work or grind much. Nah. It's also a really good idea to try to keep all the guppies in one area. Oh, I missed a bunch. Because then, if you don't... Whoa! Oh! Why did you quickly? No, they're dying! Oh my... It doesn't matter. We got 8. It doesn't matter. Thank you. I could have altered then blimp. Or not blimp, blip. He's not blimp. Holy frick, Stanley. Jesus Christ. Stanley just did a boatload of freaking damage to the Sylvester. Yeah, like that. Oh, not enough. Oh my god. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, there you go. By the 7 virtual pet tank limit. So, with this cool little thing, we can have 7 pets on a virtual tank. Congratulations! You can now use 7 pets at the same time. Only applies to virtual tank. Where is that says? Void where prohibited? Wait, what does that say? Valid where prohibited. Oh, void where prohibited. Only applies to virtual tank, void where prohibited. But there you go. And I think if we... there it is. Wow, nice trophy. So after getting all the bonus pets, getting the 2 upgrades, you'll get a silver trophy. That's silver. That is silver. That is supposed to be a silver trophy. So... this is a bragging tool. It is literally just, that's it, you're done with bonus adventure. If you want to get the silver trophy, you're done with bonus adventure. You're just done with it. You can fight the final boss as much as you can like. It actually keeps track of how many final bosses you've actually fought before. I have a one of these has like 400 different like final bosses. I don't know which one it is though. It's definitely not one of these. But anyways, but there you have it. We now have a silver trophy. Also, you just saw the gold trophy. I'll talk about that later. So what does the silver trophy do? Well, not only that it looks cool, but if you put the Konami code in, you have discovered the top secret sandbox mode. Make sure caps lock is off. Make sure caps lock is off and go to town. Sandbox mode. You have maxed out money. It's not in space, but you know, it's cool to think about it. That sandbox mode is. Oh, oops. I was gonna turn off space, but I forgot. Okay. So your keyboard is now a summoning thing, a summoning circle. Any key input you press spawns a pet or alien or pauses the game. Look at that. You guys like Gus? You guys like Gus? This kid's hitting That's a fast way of doing that. Okay, but yeah, you get the gist of what sandbox mode is basically. You just get to do whatever the frick you want. You can spawn as many freaking guppies as you want, and you can just watch them all die. The one setback is, again, if all the fish dies rule is still there. So if all your fish die, then like all your fish die. Also, it gets really loud. I don't think I have an engine with me, so that's good. Because then, like, this game is Wait, what's the button for blip? There it is. Found it. Wow, that was the fastest blip found ever. So yeah, sandbox mode. It's the best freaking completionist mode. You just get to do whatever the frick you want. Like, anything you can do. Anything. The star guppy died before it could even get eaten. Oh god, are all the gashes just gonna freaking like feast on all the guppies? Here, I'll have it. That was the first legit alien. 3 minutes, the first legit alien. Noah's killed more fish in this area. Doesn't look like it's There's a presto around here. Oh, I found it. It's weird. Celebrating Halloween way too freaking early. Here's Bird. Also, if you click on this egg icon, you'll just get sent back to the home menu without needing to, like, you know, watch all your fish die or just, you know, doing this. That's another option you can do, but that's the boring option. But yeah, that's what the blue trophy does. So, The gold trophy. The gold trophy. What does that one do? Let's see. The pets wanted you to have this solid gold trophy since you are now the undisputed champion of all Insaniquarium. It's a 100% completion reward. It is literally the silver trophy. Again, silver. But they changed the hue so that it's yellow. It's not even, they didn't even bother putting like number 2 on the trophy. You're still number 1 with it. So the golden one is just like a freaking even better number 1. Like number 1 and then better number 1. So how do you get this gold trophy? Well, glad you asked. The only way you can get it is by beating challenge mode. Now, that might sound weird. So this is challenge mode. Can you fend off the increasingly hungry aliens? So challenge mode is where you play the game. It's the same, it's the first level. Every single one of them is the first level. But every once in a while, the amount of money goes from the amount of currency, like the prices, inflate. Yes, there's price and so the challenge of Insaniquarium is can you win the game with inflation happening, like real-time inflation. So guppy prices will like go from 200 to like 400, then like the egg piece also goes from like 200 to like 4,000. Like eventually it's just gonna get so much, you have to make so much money in the fastest way possible. Lucky for you, lucky for us, we have AMP, which is the only reason why this is actually freaking possible in the first place. So we're gonna turn off space mode real quick. Doesn't look like anything's happening, no? It's kind of sad, really, because Zorf, we need Zorf. Look, man, buddy. We need to get a medium-sized guppy as fast as we can. So I'm gonna have to go and It's gonna take a while, but you'll see. So the average price of a guppy is 100, not 200. That's a breeder. Yeah, there it is. Look at that, 100. Now it's going to 101, 102, and 103, and so. So now you got to deal with that. Oh, this is tank. I don't know what tank it is. It's the tank that introduces Balrog and not Sylvester. Okay. Anyway, so now we can... Zorf, can you please? Zorf? This is also where Angie is like really necessary. Like really necessary because her reviving will save you a lot of money. Like a lot. Also, Angie is just like Angie and Amber are just like a great duo. Like a freaking disastrous duo where they can profit off of killing off fish and then making money with it. Again, if this was real, this would have been banned to do. Like, imagine if freaking money comes out of it, like if freaking money comes out of fish when the electric eel strikes on fish. Could you imagine seeing that in National Geographic? Like the freaking, I don't know the name of the old guy that's like in National Geographic and like natural documentary channel, but it's like
The electric eel takes a bite and strikes at the fish. Money pops out of it, more specifically a diamond. It's pretty weird, but that's how nature is. Pretty weird.
I remember that guy narrating a Pokemon Go commercial. Like, that guy appeared on a Pokemon Go commercial. It was one of the coolest things ever. And then that's when people were like, I hate Niantic, while they like continue using Pokemon Go. But then again, that's literally customer brand company relationship right there. Is you will hate the product as much as you want, and then you'll still use it because like you can't, because like any other alternatives, they will either suck or you can't. It's just like, yeah, it'll just be like a worse alternative. Like, for example, I'm not saying Linux sucks, but freaking if you don't have like you know how many things are Linux compatible? A lot, but not all. So there are some cases where, again, like this is probably like just stuff that's coming out of my freaking bum now. But the prices on the food! Look at that! A small price to pay for freaking thing. Oh, I missed. I'm actually gonna switch to Gumbo. I did not need to switch to Gumbo at all. Because I believe I got the thing needed to, beat the game. What the frick? Did you see that? Walter made it exactly where. Ooh. Look at that price, 5,000. Good thing price is reset. Well. Yeah, the good thing price is reset, except for the shell piece itself. So yeah, there you go. The prices stay the same, and they have a bit of immunity of inflation, and then they'll go back inflating. Also, shell pieces inflate after every 50. They increase by 50. Oh my god. This is where I wish I had freaking Angie. So I'm gonna go switch to Angie. There you go. Look at that. Walter's asleep though. Oh, multiple alien signatures. Now we need Now we need Gumbo. Now we need Gumbo. This is where they send out. This is where the yeah, there it is. Warning, alien difficulty increase. They'll even give off a little, like, warning, that, yes, prepare to get your freaking behind kick. The longer you are in a Insaniquarium game, the longer the game's been going, the more feistier the alien invasion gets. It gets so bad that you can. It's 6,000 now. What the frick? So bad, in fact, that on old PCs, the game will lag out, or on poor performance PC, on low performance PC, the game can lag out to So knowing that, that's why challenge mode is difficult. So yeah, all the prices except for the egg piece changes or reverts back to normal. Which again, that's really good because then that means it would be way freaking cheaper. Turn. No, don't freaking lower down. What the frick? Oh! Just do it right here. Just do it right here. Oh, okay, I did not see that though. We're down. Okay. We were down to 1 Balrog. It doesn't hurt, down to 1. I think we just beat it. Bam, look at that. Also now, the results screen, it will just show you what trophy you have instead of just, you know, buy this because you have nothing to buy anymore. You'll just get a freaking blue trophy. There you go. And we get a bonus 2,000 shells for beating challenge mode. So yeah, it's good. Now click for story time. What does that mean, you may ask? Let's find out. The story of Stinky the Snail. Stinky knew from an early age that he was different from the other snails. He had the fever, the money fever. He was all about collecting money. But what does Stinky need with all that money? Stinky answers, it impresses the ladies. So, you have 33 of these collect. You have 33 of these to collect. All 33 of them, I believe, can only be obtained by beating challenge mode. And there's 4 of them. That's the only way to 100% this game. Unless I'm wrong again, which, like, that only happened twice so far. I'm assuming, like, Tank 4 is going to give you, like, more, okay, yeah. Every time the player completes a challenge, this is on the wiki, they will be given shells, and for the first 8 times, a story for pets and aliens. After getting all tank-specific stories, and you must have unlocked Brinkley, Nostradamus, Stanley, Walter, the upgrades that lets you have 4 pets per level, and the upgrade that lets you have 7 additional pets in the virtual tank. The next time it can be tank 1, 2, 3, or 4 challenge mode tank is complete, i.e. the 9th time, the 33rd story will be unlocked. You can also get the golden trophy if you got the silver trophy already by collecting all 33 stories from this challenge mode. So you can, oh, okay, so you have to be, okay, so get this. You have to be tank 1 for 5? 5 times? 5 times. Tank 2, 6 times? Oh no, 5 times. Tank 3, 5 times. And then tank 4, 5 times. What the? That can't be true. Tank 1... Wait. Yeah, no, I don't get anything. Okay, so... Yeah, and then you'll get a bunch of shells in the meantime. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go to here. Because I already did that. So here they are. The store. Oh wait. Is it freaking like? So here's how you can access them. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Oh my god! My freaking tax collectors like tank fish suck. Anyways. Or they're hungry right now. They're horribly depressed. I feel so bad for them. Anyways, so here are all 33 of the stories because I'm not gonna freaking collect them all. The story of Nico the Oyster. One question that always comes up when talking about Nico is, why doesn't Nico keep his mouth open? One question that always comes up when talking about Nico is, why doesn't Nico open his mouth more often? There is a reason for this. It is because Nico thinks that opening his mouth may allow demons to steal his soul. Therefore, he keeps his mouth opening to a minimum. The story of Itchy the Swordfish. Itchy wasn't always the grizzled, alien-attacking warrior that he is today. In fact, he used to be a watercoloring vegan pacifist, until one day an alien invaded Itchy's tank. Itchy tried to reason with the alien, but it wouldn't listen. The alien ate Itchy's friends, and this is when Itchy swore a blood oath to kill all aliens. The story of Prego the mama fish. Everyone knows Prego as the loving mother to 1,000 guppies, but the question on everybody's mind is, where did she get that exquisite scarf? Prego answers, oh, this thing? Son 183,241 gave it to me. No, wait, it was son 1,880... No, wait. It was son 183,240. I always get those two mixed up. The story of Zorf the Seahorse. Some people wonder why doesn't Zorf ever upgrade to tank 3 food, level 3 food. The reason is that Zorf thinks that most foods are too rich in fat and artificial preservatives. The level 2 food, on the other hand, is raised 100% organically and has no artificial flavor or additives. Story of Clyde the jellyfish. Clyde, much like Stinky, likes collecting money. Unlike Stinky, though, Clyde doesn't collect money just for any lady. He's actually saving up to finally get his mother the operation that she needs. So just remember that every dollar left over at the end of the level might just go to Clyde's mother's operation fund. Might just go. The story of Vert the skeleton. Some people are afraid to use Vert because they think that he is an undead product of dark occult forces and therefore may turn against them at any time. This is simply not true. Obviously, a bad skeleton would not give you gold coins. He would drop rat poison. The story of Rufus the Fiddler Crab. Rufus started his career as a dance instructor, teaching people how to do his patented pop and lock arm routine. When his dance studio burned down in a freak accident, Rufus became a mercenary for hire, using his dance skills to amplify his already potent natural fighting ability. The story of Meryl the Mermaid. Meryl delights in thrilling audiences around the world with her virtuoso? How do you,
Virtuoso.
Okay, I was right. Meryl delights in thrilling audiences around the world with her virtuoso singing talent. She has never been able to measure up in the eyes of the carnivores or ultravores, though. These fish view her simply as another unoriginal corporate-sponsored pop star. To her critics, Meryl would like to point out that she has never sold out by making a music video. The story of Wadsworth the whale. Wadsworth has made quite a comeback since his accident several years back. Hopelessly addicted to plankton and abandoned by all his friends, Wadsworth lost all motion control one day and accidentally ate all the fish in his mouth. Since finishing rehab 4 years ago, Wadsworth has entrenched himself in Insaniquarium player hearts. The story of Seymour the turtle. After beating the hare a few years ago, Seymour retired and returned to his home in the aquarium. Sadly, nothing would ever top his winning race. After beating the hare a few years ago, Seymour retired. After beating the hare a few years ago, Seymour retired and returned to his home in the aquarium. Sadly, nothing would ever top his winning that race. Sadly, nothing would ever top his winning that race. Seymour does not live in the present as we know it. Look into his eyes, and you can see that his mind is stuck in a hazy past, reliving the last glorious moment. The story of Shrapnel the robot fish. When talking about shrapnel, the main question is usually, what are the market forces of supply and demand that result in shrapnel's bombs being worth $150? Alan Fishspam, chairman of the Federal Shell Reserve, answers, this is a response to the current low rate on 30-year mortgages, combined with the strong performance of the euro against the dollar. The story of Gumbo the Angler. Many critics of Gumbo say that he is a wolf in a sheep's clothing, that he simply leads all of your guppies in one spot to make it easier for his alien friends to kill them all. Gumbo answers his critics by pointing out that the aliens have shown him no mercy in Tank 5. I am, nor have I ever been, a member of the alien party, says Gumbo. The story of Blip the porpoise. Blip wrestled for years with his psychic abilities. He was shunned as a child by the other fish who hated him for being able to tell when they were hungry. Then one day, Blip got a bad feeling about a certain area of the tank. He didn't tell anyone though, because everyone was mean to him. After all the other fish were killed, Blip felt guilty and vowed to only use his powers for good. The story of Rhubarb the hermit crab. Rhubarb has often been accused as being the worst pet ever. Rhubarb doesn't really care what Rhubarb Rhubarb doesn't really care what his detractors think, though. He's not aiming to be a crowd pleaser. He's not trying to prove anything to anyone. He just wishes those darn fish would stay off the ground. The story of Nimbus the Manta Ray. Some people want to know, what's Nimbus's record for bouncing a coin up and down? Nimbus answers, 1,724 times. Way to go, Nimbus! The story of Amp the Electric Eel. Rumors have been circulating for years now that some companies have developed a way to make Amp turn water into diamonds. Conspiracy theorists believe that it's simply the interest of the greedy diamond lobby that have prevented this research from becoming available to the general public. Amp is closed-mouthed on the subject. The story of Gash the Shark. Gash used to be one of Itchy the Swordfish's best friends until Itchy left him for dead in a violent alien attack. Now, years later, Gash roams the tank trying to settle a score with the aliens and perhaps one day with Itchy as well. The story of Angie the Angelfish. To most fans, Angie can do no wrong. But to a few there will always be the question, why did she save this fish but not that one? Why did she make her fateful decision? Angie responds that she tries to save all fish, but for some, it was simply their time to go. After all, if the entire tank were saved, then the frame rate would go down. The story of Presto the Tadpole. Presto's not actually a real pet, he was made up for the game. The story of Brinkley the Scuba Diving Elephant. Brinkley was a performing elephant for many years before escaping his cruel circus masters. Unfortunately, Brinkley could not escape his own voracious appetite. An appetite for food. The story of Nostradamus the Nose. Asked by skeptics whether he really is the nose of President Rutherford B. Hayes, Nostradamus replies, yes and no. I was President Hayes' second nose. His first nose was blown off in the Civil War. The story of Stanley the Startlingly Small Sea Serpent. Stanley's seeming unlimited supply of balls are the scourge of alien missile shooters everywhere. Oh yeah, that's another thing that Stanley does. On aliens that shoot projectiles, he'll just deflect the missiles and like Ulysses balls. Which makes it so that you literally don't have to worry about... basically, against Destructor, Stanley can solo Destructor. But anyways, some players wondered why he bothers throwing balls directly at the aliens though. Stanley answers, I like balls. The story of Walter the Penguin. Walter masks his tremendous insecurities with sheer bravado and scrappiness. On the outside, this happy-go-lucky penguin seems to not have a care in the world. On the inside, he has a great big boxing glove which he uses to punch people. The story of Sylvester the Alien. Sylvester used to run a popular sushi bar in downtown San Francisco, but when he discovered a mysterious wormhole that led directly to the Insaniquarium, Sylvester sold the restaurant to pursue his lifelong dream, eating all of your fish. The story of Balrog the Alien. Many people want to know, how does Balrog manage to keep his hair so thick and luxurious? Balrog answers, first of all, to keep the shine in my hair, I try to... First of all, to keep the shine from my hair, I try to avoid using heated styling tools. I also like to use a wide tooth comb while in the shower so I can distribute my conditioner evenly. Finally, when sleeping, I put my hair in a scrunchie to prevent breakage. The story of Gus the baby-faced man-child. Many people wonder, what is Gus laughing about? What is so funny about killing innocent fishies? He's actually not laughing about fish. It turns out that Gus heard the following joke in 1984 and is still laughing about it. What did the daddy buffalo said to his kid before leaving the house? Bison! The story of Destructor the Alien. Destructor was created many years ago by a brilliant scientist to be a toy for his favorite nephew. The nephew, unfortunately, was a sadistic little boy who liked to torture his pet fish. This is where Destructor learned his destructive behavior. The scientist now readily admits, maybe it was a bad idea giving Destructor those missiles. The story of Ulysses the Alien. One big how come with Ulysses is, how come Ulysses doesn't just fire already deflected missiles? Wouldn't this kill more fish and get the job done faster? The reason he can't do this is complicated, but he essentially boils down to a strict code of honor and fairness among Cyclopses that precludes such unsportsmanlike behavior. And also, he's dumb. The story of Psycho Squid. Psycho Squid's nickname was given to him by his ex-girlfriend. He could not comprehend when their relationship was over. He kept calling her as if nothing had happened. He would wait outside her door and ask what she has been up to. This is when she started calling him Psycho Squid to her friends. That story is way worse if you realize that he always wields a butcher knife, a spatula, and a freaking pitchfork. That story is just like 12 times worse. I have a 2-liter bottle of Coke, but like half of the bottle is missing. The story of Bilateris, the alien. Hardcore Bilateris fans often argue over by which head is superior. Judy K from Minnesota writes in, obviously the pointy head is the brains of the operation. The round head is just an overrated Christmas ornament. Bob J from Alabama counters, no way, Roundy is the man! Pointy is just along for the ride. Whoa, easy there, you two. This is one controversy that won't be settled today. The story of Mini Sylvester the alien. Mini Sylvester was created by Cyrax to be a sort of yes-man toward Toady. Originally, he sought to make a Mini Cyrax, but this plan was disastrous as the Mini Cyraxes conspired to do away with their creator. Cyrax found the Mini Sylvesters to be much more reliable to his will, or at least that's what they led them to believe. And then last up, the story of Cyrax the evil alien mastermind. After losing the legendary battle of Tank 5, Cyrax moved on and eventually became host of his own late-night variety show. Some people call it a cerebral, highbrow interview program, while critics have deemed it a lowest common denominator sleaze fest. There is certainly no end of controversy to his show, and Cyrax wouldn't have it. I'm reading the goddamn chat. All I saw was, "You're still live?" You freaking threw me off so hard. There is certainly no end of controversy to his show, and Cyrax wouldn't have it any other way. I meant live, not live. You're dead. I am dead. Wait, what? Am I? I don't think I actually am. Am I? I don't think I wanted that to sound way more freaking verbal. Okay, it's like, hold on, let me re-die again. I don't think I'm dead. I think you're. Yeah, I actually am broadcasting from hell. It's for some reason it's like freaking cold, which usually is like not hell. I mean, yeah, like I know there's a certain level of hell that's just freaking cold as balls, but like I'm not there. I'm in like, I don't know. I mean, I haven't read Dante's Inferno fully yet, but I know I'm in the one with the Cerberus. I don't know where the Raven is. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not mean to bring. I did not. Okay, back to the main menu. That's all the stories of. That is all the stories that Insaniquarium has. I don't think I've shown you time trial at all, but I kind of don't want to, because it's the same thing. It's the same thing, your sire. Okay, let me show you. So, it's basically, you get to freaking try your best. They're all mute? Damn. They must be that sad about me, huh? But anyway. Oh, frick, I'm trying to... I drank like a soda and my body is like trying... I'm like trying to prevent myself from making a noise. Like freaking... There you go. So time trial mode. This is going to be the true test if you're a good capitalist, because we need to make as much money as possible. And both of the freaking Walters are at the bottom of the tank, and I wish they could get higher. Can they please go higher? Can we get much higher? So high. There you go. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much. Oh, I missed it. It doesn't matter how much fish live. It only matters how much water. And already I have beaten my freaking previous record. Again, Walter and Amp are a good duo. The second best is Walter and Shrapnel. I missed. Walter and Shrapnel, basically you can punch Shrapnel and then he'll produce a bomb, like, right away. So now that that's happening, I'll go to Blip, so I can get, you know, so then I can track all the guppies' data. Walter, put your boxing gloves away. I literally made that joke already, bro. There you go. I'm not committing it. Played it word for word. So getting an egg piece, what does that do? It gives you a bonus pet. It gets more expensive every pet. I am the one who time trials! I am the one who feeds the guppies. God dang it, I accidentally made Walter sleep. I almost have like 40 grand. Translate that to pesos. I just realized pesos and like fish in Spanish, like pes. No, pes. Well, I think. Okay, there's like two ways of calling a fish in Spanish. There's like pescado, which is like a dead fish, like a cooked fish. That's like a cuisine fish. And then like a peces is like a live fish. I think. And then pecera is like freaking fish tank. I think, or it's just tank. No, it's not tank. It's like, no, not tonko. That sounds like somebody who knows nothing about like Spanish trying to say thank you. It's like, oh, tonko. It's like, what? Or no, sorry, Gert. Just make the most of it. Switch to Angie. Only half? Oh my god, frick you, small guppy. Don't die, he's dead. So I only have, wait, what? Oh yeah, we only have 27 seconds. We only have like 30 seconds. Yeah. Try to bust them all up. There you go. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. You don't need any more. Time's up! Your 5 minutes are up. Heck yeah! 15,000. Oh. Yeah, 15K. Right then and there. And I also got 780. Wait, 5% bonus? Oh, based on the amount of freaking money I made in the time trial is also the amount of I get 5% of that back for my freaking virtual tank. I didn't know that. Now I have 143k. Anyways, that's the wrong one. It's this one. There it is. Ah. So I guess this is it. This is the last. This is the final time. Well, it's not going to be the last time you're going to see this tank. It is going to be the last time you're going to see this tank. Probably. I'll obviously put. Shut the frick up, Santa. Shut the frick up, Santa. I'll obviously make a little like update. I'll put like little updates. 100% in it all. I mean, yeah. I guess, yeah. But oh frick! I like stepped on the bad part of my computer like desk, and I felt like spider webs. Anyways, but yeah, I'll obviously like give little updates like more streams. Like the next streams, I will put a little update on how like goddamn and damn are doing. Because they still need time to grow. Anyway, since you can have 7 pets, we're gonna have the best loadout in the freaking world. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I think we can have 2 more. Shrapnel, Clyde and Stinky don't collect shrapnel bombs. Oh yeah, Itchy and Gash. No, Itchy and Rufus. And then we'll have 2 Zorfs, and then there you go. There you go. Well, folks, there you have it. That was it, Luigi. That is all of Insaniquarium. This is this is the 4th game I have played throughout all of it on stream, and this is the third game that has all available VODs of the playthroughs, because I feel so bad for missing. No, I beat it adventure mode, and like all those are archived. But I didn't freaking do the same on the. I already beat everything on Chicken Invaders, son. That was before your existence. But then again, that was like a long time ago. I could do it like a no death run. I could do that because it's been a while since I actually did a world's greatest chicken owner of all time attempt. Maybe next stream. Maybe next stream. I'll do that. Anyways. My mic is louder than the stream. Hold on. Let me out loud them. Okay, guys. So, this is the end. Hope you enjoyed the. By the way, hell is weird. Like, you gotta go down these like staircases, and there's just like heads. There's this area where it's like a bunch of freaking people like just melted into mush. Like, there's just these people that are like freaking into bits. Like, they were ripped apart by like Cerberus and crap. And they're still talking. Like, they're like talking to each other. Like, what the frick, bro? Your freaking like mass has been like your mass is in like 5 different areas of the freaking like area. Why are you still talking? You're not gonna comment on that? Like, what? Like, what? Huh? I don't know. I guess it was a long day for them. Also, that freaking dog is loud as hell. Dude, I kid you not. Do you hear them? But that freaking that dog. What is that sound actually? But freaking that dog. The dog is loud, the Cerberus. I mean, it's like 3 freaking dogs at the same time, so they all like harmonically bark. It sounds beautiful, cause it's like or something like that, and then they freaking, they just like rip you to shreds. It's kind of bad. And by the way, when I died, I was gonna donate my organs to charity, but they were like, nah, son, you gotta give me better organs than that. And man, was I so freaking insulted when I saw that. I was like, excuse me, that's like a freaking, that has been through a lot of years, and it's still in function. You gotta at least give respect to that. What am I even talking about anymore? The chicken, though. Yeah, the chicken was there. I don't know why. I don't know why the chicken was there, but they were there. Other than that, yeah, hell is pretty freaking whack. This actually kind of sucks, actually. I would rather live in, like, a Chicago hotel than this. Like, what the frick? Shut up, Santa. Krampus is gonna be knocking at my door if I keep saying shut up, Santa. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna buy this, like, right away, like, freaking Swamp! Womp! Womp! So, Womp, he's a forwardly challenged green carnivore, we did it. Womp. Womp. I was gonna name him Swamp. Yeah, there you go, Womp Swamp. I was gonna freaking name him Swamp, but then I freaking minor spelling mistake, and now it's Womp. That's the thing that Mabel says in Gravity Falls. Also, I haven't even finished my sentence on that, but yeah, pattern recognition. After an hour, I got back to the freaking pattern recognition trend. But yeah, that's been a thing. From, first off, the triangle with eye, Illuminati, 2 lines on one panel, 2 lines on the other panel. Or no, it's one line for one panel, 2 lines for the other panel, 2 more lines on the other panel, and then 1 line, and then a line down. The loss. Then Amogus is also a pretty good one. That one's a pretty, like, well-known one. And now the more recent one, it's like, mother fricker. It's like the oldest meme trend in the book is pattern recognition. They're watching Cars 2? Yo, that's a cinematic masterpiece! I have, like... Oh, you know what? Since you brought up Cars 2, I'm gonna freaking brag about something. This is just an after stream now. Like, I'm pretty much done with this game. Like, I've done everything I can. Now it's just, like, filler. Because I don't want to end the stream just yet. There's one thing I gotta do, but I'm gonna brag about something that I own real quick. There it is. I'm not gonna turn on my camera because that sucks. Last time I did that, it sucked. But I have here with me a freaking... I have right here with me a Blu-ray 3D plus Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital copy special collector's edition of Cars 2. I have this. This is a thing I own. It's 5 discs, including a freaking 3D, like, Blu-ray 3D. Like, the gimmicky thing that, like, 4 TV models had back in ye old days, and the PlayStation 3. Also, yeah, it advertises on the box that you can watch Cars 2 on your PlayStation 3, which I think when that movie actually came out, the PlayStation 3 was, like, freaking expensive. So this is a luxury item I own. And like, here's the weird. Okay, I guess I actually do have to turn on my camera. Frick. Here's the weird thing about it. Here's like the weird thing about it. It's like frickin'. The camera itself is like 3D, or not the camera. The frickin'. The box art. It's like. How do I enable my camera? Did they got rid of that? They got rid of it. Oh, video capture. Wait. Video capture device. Okay. I'm going to do this really carefully. Okay, yeah. Camera. How far? Okay, it has to be this far. So you can see my mic right now. I hope you can see my mic. Anyway, so freaking I have this cool thing with me. So like over here, you can see like the box art of the disc. The box art of like the freaking DVD is actually like 3D. It's like a hologram. And then you can see it's also like a silver cover. It's a silver cover. Again, 5 discs in one. I'm showing this really poorly. And like in it, yeah, there's the shell. In it, you can see like freaking. Look how thick this is. Look how thick this is. This is so freaking thick. Look at it. It's like it's like a flab in it. There it is. There's the three. And it forgot to mention this, but there's also a Blu-ray like bonus and feature. So there's the bonus Blu-ray disc, which is like deleted scenes, exclusive like previews of stuff, and then the actual movie itself. The actual movie itself. This is the digital copy. This is the DVD copy, and then the front. The front is the 3D, the gimmicky 3D one. Wait, I don't even have the I don't even have the bonus with me because the bonus is in the DVD player. No freaking wonder. I was like, where is it? I can't freaking find it for crap. And yeah, the reason is because I don't even have it on the freaking. It's in the freaking player. Anyways. Blue t-shirt. I actually have a black t-shirt, you idiot. I thought they stopped that too. No, this is like a special freaking. This is a special DVD. The one on the hanger? That's an Adidas shirt, you moron. Oh, you mean the jacket? Oh, the jacket. Oh, wait, I know what you meant by they stopped that too. No. It's not like a quintology or anything. It's just like a frickin'. It's just frickin'. You think they have gay bars in hell? You think there's like a you think hell celebrates a pride? Okay, no. Anyways, no. It's not a quintology or anything. It's like it's cars like freaking. Oh, motherfricker! Oh, Clyde! What the frick? I should never sleep. Anyway. Hopefully I can sit down for once. Jesus. Anyway. But yeah, that's what I have. It's not a quintology. It's just like a frickin'. It's like 5 different versions of the same movie. Because that's how much Disney Pixar really loved frickin' Cars 2. Shut the frick up, Sam. I just stole Coca-Cola. Just stole Coca-Cola's food. Anyway. gonna buy. You know what? I feel like doing this. Actually, no, never mind. I'll just get this guy. I can do everything I can now. I just still. All right, fine. Coca-Cola. Here, have your freaking Coca-Cola. Have your freaking food. Otherwise, you'll just never freaking be fed. But yeah, they only made Cars 1, 2, and 3. Cars 2 being the best, and Cars 3 being like the only thing I know about Cars 3 is, like freaking Thunder Hollow, and that's it. That's like the only thing I know about Cars 3. It's just like there was a freaking demolition derby, or like not demolition derby, like a freaking like a big battle arena. I think it's called a crash arena or something. I don't know what those type of things are called in like cars. But that's all for Insaniquarium. Deluxe, we have done it. No, I have done it. I have, you know, stopped the alien invasion. And not only that, I've also gotten all the bonus pets, the upgrades. I got the not blue trophy. Again, it is a silver trophy. I cannot stress that enough. It is a silver trophy, not a blue one. That is a silver trophy. I showed you what the golden one is like, and now, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's my freaking, the current condition of my virtual tank. I was hoping that damn and goddamn would grow to max size, but because of how freaking massive of a gap the last Insaniquarium stream was, and I don't mean the one that like the internet died from. I mean like the other one, the freaking. Okay, all of the freaking Insaniquarium streams have long gaps. But then again, every other stream also has long gaps. That's just how I was. There's always a long gap between streams. And you best get used to it. But anyway. How about you deck on my anyways, that's all for this time. Wow, that sounded familiar. That sounded familiar, what I just said. That is all for this time. There was so much. These headphones have a lot of bass. So Prego's fart basically vibrated my desk. Okay, change my mind after watching like one segment of Cars 2. Blame Japan. What do you play? Alright, fine. Frick you, Japan. What did they do? Actually, I know I'll tell you what they did. I'll tell you what Japan did. I'll tell you exactly what Japan did. I will find every freaking possible way to just piss you off with clown piss. There it is. Do you hear how squeaky this chair is? Oh, frick. It's like way squeakier like this. What the frick? Anyways. Pretend like I just closed the game for no reason, because I did exactly that. I did exactly that. I closed the game without a reason. And now I'm going to, you know, do some mischievous stuff. Alright. So, it restocked. Now I'm going to show you what the alien attractor does, and we're going to buy this background. Yay! I got the... Got the background. What is that? The alien attractor? It's the Obama prison. It looks like the Stellaris Omega thing. So the alien attractor, it'll take a while, but as the name implies, basically it makes it so that there's an alien invasion in your tank. What is its use? So then you don't need a frickin'... So then you don't need to, frickin' go to adventure mode and just wait to fight aliens there. Because no one did, because we ain't got all day, alright? You ain't got all day. So you can just do it here if you want. The next day, the pill upgrade will be available. And then after the pill upgrade, Cookie will become available. You have to spend a total of 140 shells to get Cookie. I forgot to mention that last stream because my internet died. But you have to get 100. Oh, frickin' alien type P. What the frick? Okay, sure. I think that ball actually healed the alien. I'm not sure if it did, but I think it actually did heal the alien. Oh, he got scrapped! He got scrapped by Rufus! Shut the frick up! But yeah, that's what the alien attractor does. Diz. That's what the alien attractor does, you see? That's what the alien attractor does. Now I showed you, like, literally everything in the game. I even showed you, sandbox. I showed you all the special pets, the special properties of the pets. You know what this calls for? I didn't mean to pop out that image. Oh my god! It's an alien invasion! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh, freaking Psycho Squid again. Oh my god. God, why am I still laughing about it? Okay. We're done with this game. Or are we? There's one more thing I want to do before I actually leave. I just want to know. Warning, I'm going to bring up Toho again. If you are against if you're a Tohist, please freaking leave. Because, oh my god, I keep bringing this freaking game up, or this franchise up, to the point, I think I've brought up Toho more than an average Breaking Bad fan brings up Breaking Bad. Or at least shoehorns Breaking Bad. I just want to know how this looks like. For a split second, I thought Mountain of Faith just destroyed itself. But no, it didn't. Okay. Game. Mountain You can see where this is going. You can see where this is going. Fights them. Alright, let me fight it too. No! I shoot the aliens. I want to be more separate. Magic. I'm a magic user, you know. Item get boiled. Oh! Okay, I'm done with that joke. That was the fastest I've ever died in Toho history. No one can beat me with the fastest death on a Toho game ever. I'm the world record holder for the fastest Marissa death in Mountain of Faith. I'm sorry. Anyways. Oh, the game took my mouse. Oh God. How does this look? It looks awful. Yeah, you know what? Look, let's just play the game. Let's just play the game like this. Alright guys, my no death chicken invaders run starts now. It looks awful. It looks awful. I'm looking at the stream overlay right. I'm looking at the stream right now. It looks terrible. Alright, so anyways. It looks beautiful. Okay, never mind. It looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. I wanna look at it more. But anyways, you know what this is? You know what I'm doing right now? I'm like a freaking writer that has no idea how a plot works. So it's just filler. It's just filler. So then we can make this. So then like the freaking director can make like a lengthy episode. That's what this is. Go to the scene with Mater at the two toilets. That's a good scene. Yo. Actually, you know what? You know what? It just made it at 2 hours. I'm gonna end it here. Continue watching that freaking Cars 2 scene. I don't even want to freaking disrupt you watching that movie because it's a masterpiece. Stop acting like a wee. in my freaking chat. Do you think I appreciate that? Anyways, so we did everything in Insaniquarium. We did everything we can. I showed everything I can. Or I showed everything. Alien invading your freaking tank. Why are you playing Dick the Halls? Oh god. I'm gonna spend the rest of my days in hell, you know? Hey, at least one day, I'll get a freaking... What topic do you have to, like, what topic do you have to strike versus toilet What the frick? Why you gotta play this? Beethoven! Ludwig, why are you gonna play... Alright, fine. This is the last thing we're gonna be. This is the last thing. We're just gonna let Bates Ludwig go nuts. And then the moment he freaking stops, is where we stop in the stream. This is how it is. Well, balls grew, by the way. Tune in next time, where I'll probably skip Perfect Cherry Blossom, honestly. No, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. I want to kick Yukiko's ass. I'm gonna do that instead. I was thinking about skipping it and going straight to 9 because I love 9. I love 9. I love 9. Or maybe even... No, I gotta do the boss rush. I'll do the boss rush instead. But yeah, tune in next time where I freaking... You know. You know? Pretend like I forgot to close the stream right here. Just kidding!